Loved by some, loathed by others, but rarely ignored. Now controversial Dutch politician Geert Wilders could be on the verge of a big political leap forward. Polls suggest his Freedom Party is picking up significant support before Wednesday's general election here.
He may be hated in some quarters, but Geert Wilders' message is getting through. His party is now on course to almost double the number of MPs it has in the Dutch Parliament.
And that could lead to his party playing a role in any right-leaning coalition. Mr. Wilders told Al Jazeera he hopes to have a big voice in any new setup.
I believe we can perhaps even triple our vote. We have 9 seats in Parliament now. It could be more than 20. And we will have, I hope of course we will govern, but even if we are not, we will have more impact than we already had in the last few years in Dutch politics.
And he insists his party is not racist.
So everybody who's here and abides by our law has nothing to fear from our party. We have nothing against people. We have nothing against Muslims either. We have nothing against anybody, whichever color of the skin they do, whether it's blue, brown, black or yellow. But we have a problem with the Islamic ideology that we believe is a fascist ideology, and we want to stop of the Islamization of our societies.
There's always a bit of a circus around his public appearances with security and media surrounding him. This is a man who faces court later this year for inciting racial hatred for his comments about Islam. Yet there are many who support him and his views.
A lot of people are afraid to tell on the street to vote, that they vote on Wilders. Because they are afraid for
because they say you are racist.
Yes.
You know, but we're not racist.
But this Turkish man, who's lived in Holland for 50 years, is angry Wilders came to town.
Geert Wilders is half Satan and half Indonesian. His mum was born there, you know.
Sadiq Hashawi runs Netherlands' Institute for Multicultural Affairs. He says Wilders' rise is bad for the Dutch image abroad.
We are still a tolerant country, I think, and also Muslims and other ethnic minorities think that the Netherlands is still a tolerant country, but the image evidently has changed. And that the changing of the image as such is also a big problem, because then it has to do with the reputation of a country outside the borders.
For so long, the political outsider, his strength, his electoral support could make Geert Wilders a very attractive coalition partner. But it would be a big gamble for any mainstream party to welcome him and his views into government. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Spijkenisee, the Netherlands.